Tell my mama that I'll be alright. Stressing cause the way I live my life. I'm a rockstar, it's a sacrifice. I don't wanna rush you, not my type. Nah, I'm in my lane, I'm going so
Fuck. Alright. Pull-up bar was in the way of closing the goddamn door. Alright, yo. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Willy here. Back to you guys with a brand new video. And today, this is kind of like one of those things. I've never really had one of these before. And like the reason I've never really had one of these before is because I never really believed it, I guess you could say. Like having a New Year's resolution or some shit, or like, you know, something you're gonna like work forward to. But I have a couple of things in mind that I actually wanted to talk to y'all niggas about, and I just wanted to like share this with y'all. So like y'all may not want to like watch the video or like really care about what my goals in life, or like, you know, not even like in life, I guess, for like what I do have planned for like this year in a sense. But I mean, if you guys want to hear it, then, you know, stay tuned in the video and shit like that. So for people that know me personally, y'all probably know that I went through a bunch of like fucked up shit last year. Like my year started shitty, but it ended good. 2018, like the first like 4 to 5 months were actually like terrible, like shitty to me for real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like that shit sucks for real. And I'm not gonna put the blame on anybody because, you know, people, you know, I kind of did it to myself. I built up this karma for me, I guess. You know, I've just like, that shit's just been lingering over time. And like the shit finally just caught up with me. I guess that's kind of like, I feel like that's the best way to put it for real, because I wasn't even a believer in any of that shit either, bro. Which is why like in my videos I always put peace, love, positivity, because I've been one negative nigga my whole life because of everything that's happened to me as a kid. But I don't really want to get into that shit right now. So yeah, like I was saying, like the first, so I say like January, February, March for sure. April was like the worst month for me probably. Like towards the end, around like 420. I don't even think I was like posting at that time. I think like I didn't even pick up his camera. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I did not pick up his camera like whatsoever. It was just like fuck that. Like I just like I'm failing my classes in college and shit. Like I need to be focused on that. I was also going through a breakup with my ex and shit. You already know, she lingers on my channel and shit, whatever. I'm gonna delete those videos soon. But yeah, basically, you know, I was just going through shit like that, and it was just like, it was just all happening like at one time and shit. Like, you know, I was failing my fucking classes, you know, I was dealing with a breakup, like, you know, fucking like mental issues and shit that I'm really not gonna get into. But you know, like shit was like really bad up here for real, and like it was starting to show on the outside too. Like it wasn't all just kept inside anymore. Like it was spreading out, you know what I'm saying? And like that's when it starts to get bad, like when you keep the things that are inside and that shit just happens to come outside too, you know what I mean? And that's like, I feel like that's kind of like the best way I can explain that shit. Like whatever's like fucking with you inside starts to become an outside problem for real. Because you can keep shit bottled up as long as you want, but when it starts to like pour out like unintentionally is when shit gets bad for real. That's when like shit's, you know what I'm saying? Then like, I don't know, you can like see your true colors after that, you know what I'm saying? So I seen a really bad side of me that I didn't like, and I was treating people bad, and like, you know, I lost a couple friends because of this shit. But like, you know, we're friends now because like I genuinely apologized. I told them where I was coming from. I told them how I was and shit like that. But you know, shit was straight. And I even acquired a best friend through the whole shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, all the way up until like April, you know, shit was like terrible for real. And then I ended up failing one of my classes, dropping one of my classes, and then I passed like 2 of them, I think. Or honestly, I don't even know. But so then like summer came around, and I think that's when I started posting like a little bit more. So that was like May, June, and July. Actually, yeah, May, June, July. Probably June and July is when I probably started posting like a little bit more. I don't know if I did tattoos or anything at the time. I don't really know what the fuck I was doing. But yeah, so I was doing that shit, and then August came around, and August is like, basically, I was like completely done with my relationship. Like, I finally made the decision that like I'm not gonna fight for this shit no more. I'm gonna just keep it above with y'all. I just wasn't gonna fight for this shit no more, and I was trying to branch myself off in like the best way I could, and ended up acquiring a very strong mental health because like mental ground because of that shit. And like I was really looking at things in my life from a way different like outside perspective, because like I said, like the way I grew up, one negative fucking person. I'm not gonna lie, I was really negative about life. Like if something bad happens, it's tough. Like, you know, I'm used to it. Like like, you know, the instance like this heartbreak, you know, fuck it, like I guess I deserve it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, well at the time it was like, why me? And then like after further evaluation, I was like, nah, I definitely deserve this shit. This is my karma. So what I started to do is I started to start a trend for myself, I guess I can say, or like a belief system for myself, or because, you know, I don't really believe in anything. Like I'm not too big on religion or anything like that because of the way I grew up. And so basically I did want to believe in something that actually like worked for me. And when I started to like preach it and like practice it, and like it all started to make sense, and like everything was actually happening, you know what I'm saying? Like when I put my belief into something, you know, like nothing like a higher power or anything like that, but like just something that worked for me, that's something that was like working for me, that I could really put my mind into and like put effort into and like put thought into, and like shit just made sense for me. So what I started doing, is you guys can see it at the end of my videos, I always say peace, love, positivity, bro. Keep it peaceful, keep peace between anybody, love everybody, and just keep positivity throughout your entire life, bro. And I never was a firm believer in that until I actually started like doing it. When I started doing it, peaceful things started coming to me, positive things started happening to me. Like, and you know, I just became a more like loving person, not only to others, but to myself, because I've always never loved myself, you know. And like I said, I don't want to get too deep into my fucking life right now, but I'm just trying to like give you all a broad perspective of like how I felt, and like how I was getting over my shit for real. So started this whole peace, love, positivity thing. And in that time, I think one of my favorite art, like, you know, I know one of my favorite artists of all time is, you know, XXXTentacion, and he ended up passing away. And like I was like looking at a lot of his interviews, just like trying to like, you know, just like hear niggas' voice and shit, listen to his music all the time. And like what he always used to say is you need to read the laws of the universe. Like that'll help you with shit. Like, you know, if you master that, you master your mind, you master your body and soul, you will become the ultimate person. And I'm not looking to become the ultimate person, but like I was definitely dedicated and like interested in like learning about the laws of the universe. So I learned about the 12 laws of the universe. Now, to be honest, I haven't done that shit in quite some time. But my favorite law of the universe is law of perpetual transmutation of energy. And that's basically, sorry, I actually have to like read the definition. I was like, but I know this is my favorite one because I always remember this one, and I always read this one specifically whenever, because I used to read this shit every single day, at least like twice a day. I literally wanted to memorize like every single one, and I'll put it on the screen too. So law of perpetual transmutation of energy. All persons have within them the power to change the condition in their lives. And my condition in my life right now is I was letting dumb shit, bad shit happen to me, and like, you know, not doing anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it like, you know, this shit hit me like, you know, you have the power to change this shit. Like, it may not seem like it, but honestly, you do. You control your life no matter what. Nobody else outside of you, your fucking bubble, controls what you do for real, bro. You are your own person. Nothing can fucking stop you from. We get into that at the end of the video too. And it's like higher vibrations consume and transform lower ones for real. So like, the higher up you have this shit, bro, it'll just start diminishing anything that's lower in your life, bro. So the more fucking positivity you put, the less negativity is gonna be taken, the more positive shit you put in your life, the more negative shit will like start to leave your life, if that makes sense. You know, like there's a couple ones on here like law of relativity for real. So I was like always wondered like, damn, like my situation's like always been fucked up for real, and I never like compared it with anybody, but like I have seen myself like, you know, somebody will tell me like a problem of theirs, and like I'm one to come to when people have problems for real, because like I always have the right thing to say. I'm one wise motherfucker, and I feel like I always have the right thing to say for real. Like, not even trying to toot my own horn, but I've been through shit in my life, whether it's from A to motherfucking Z for real. And like I feel like I'm just like one of those people to talk to. So I always have people reach out to me. I always have people talk to me, like call me on late night FaceTime calls, like shit like that for real. And like I always give the best advice I can, even if I don't help them. Like, at least they have somebody to sit there and like tell them, you know, like this is what's up. And I'm like, I'm not no sugarcoating, beat around the bush ass nigga. I'm like right into the problem. Like, I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong or not. But this is all based off of like my perspective too. So if they feel like I'm wrong, then, you know, it's whatever type shit. But usually I give the best information. I feel like I give like the best advice for it, because, you know, I'll be really bold with you, and like, because that's the type of person I am, bold as shit. Like, I'm not gonna hold anything back. I'm like, yeah, you know, well, blah, blah, this, and be like, nah, like this needs to fucking change. You need to leave this person. You need to do this. You need to make sure you're doing this in your life. Like, You know, you can't be fucking doing this. You're fucking up your own life, for real. Like, you see it. You know, shit like that, for real. That was just like examples. Law of cause and effect is something like huge, for real, because like that shit really does play a part, not only in your life, but people's life around you, for real. So this not only affects you, but like your interpersonal and intrapersonal relationships as well. So it's like, you know, you cut off this person, but you gain another person, or like you keep this person around, but you might lose somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, law, like, you know, every action has a consequence, for real, and like everything has repercussion as well, for real, and like that shit also plays a part in like bad things will come if you do bad shit, good things will come if you, well, not all the time, but like, you know, it could be the opposite. Like, you do something good, something bad will happen to you, or like you do something bad, something good will happen to you, or you do something good, you know, shit like that, for real. But law of attraction is like always like a huge one, for real. Like, if you want something and you work hard enough, like you want something so bad and you work hard enough and you put your all into that shit, I am a firm fucking believer in this shit, bro, that the universe will literally just give it to you. Not like hand it to you, but like if you work hard enough, let's say like you're over here, right? And you're working, let's say like this is your goal for them, like the universe is behind it. It's just gonna start pushing until that shit just fucking happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody somewhere will connect the fucking dot for you and be like, oh shit, like let's say like for this YouTube shit, like I have like a fucking video and like somehow this person can make this shit go viral, or like, you know, this group of people can like send it out to like hundreds of thousands of people and shit, like boom, like in a click of a fucking button, bro, I have a viral video or some shit like that. Or, you know, you have one good game in high school football type shit and this one coach happens to be there because somebody told him to go to this specific game or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you work hard enough and you put your dedication into it and you speak into existence every single day, bro, the universe will meet you halfway, I promise you. That's it. For like the little, you know, laws of the universe and shit. Like I said, I was reading those every day, studying those every day, applying them to my life every day. What I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, like how can I improve, how can I like dial back on shit like that. Like, I'm also like a drastic overthinker, so I love to problem solve shit all the time. Like, you know, if I do this, what will happen? If I don't do this, what's going to happen? For like, if I change this in my life, what will happen? If I don't change this, like, what's going to happen? You know, vice versa, shit like that. So like I said, this peace, love, positivity shit, and reading the 12 laws of the universe every day, like, it was bringing me a lot of like, I don't want to say good luck, because that's, I don't believe in like a good luck type of thing. Like, I feel like I said, you work for it, you're gonna get rewarded for it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always that type of person. I feel like if I feel like I don't deserve something, I literally 100% do not want the shit. Like, it could come to something small, like a present. Like, let's say like I just met somebody and we've been talking like as friends for a couple months, and like he or she wants to buy me presents and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna take that shit, because I feel like I haven't deserved it as a person. Like, I don't feel like I've done anything for you to give something back to me, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate taking things from people, even if it's a gift, or like they didn't care, or like, you know, they did care to go out of their way. Like, I appreciate that you went out of your way to do it for me, but people have different motives sometimes, where like they'll buy you shit and like, you know, a couple months later, like, oh, you know, I'm trying to get this thing, and you're like, oh, okay. And like, oh, you know, I bought you something one time, why don't you get me out the way? No, fuck that. But that's how I, and that, oh my God, I just can't talk about some shit, bro. I'm sorry, because I know people watch this video, I can't fucking say some shit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, peace, love, positivity, that shit ran all the way fucking up into the new year. I'm just gonna skip right into there. So, you know, I went to Cali. That was like a great fucking time in my life. I have a couple videos that are actually steadily doing good. The fake fucking face tat video is doing good. And whether you dislike it or like it, bro, the numbers just keep going up. So I'm gonna just stop speaking on that. But yeah, we're just gonna get into my goals. I just thought I should like give y'all a little bit of background before I, you know, told y'all what was up and like where I was mentally and shit like that, and like why I wasn't uploading, because I know as of now I'm really growing in the YouTube thing, but it may not be like, you know, exponentially like huge, but you know, from the summer I was having like 300 subs, and now I'm like about to be at like 800. Like, I might even be at 800 after this video for next recording type shit. So I'm gonna be like straight up with this shit, because I don't know if like everybody knows this shit, or like people that watch my videos know this shit, or anything like that. So I'm a fucking teenager, and plus I just turned 21. I think I might have said that in the video I got this tattoo in, but I turned 21 October 2nd. You know, I was born 1997. I'm a 90s baby and shit. I'm also a Libra, the best sign to be, I feel like. You know, we're chill, relaxed, all that shit. And you know, I'm on my ASAP Rocky shit. I'm a jiggy, cute ass nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, it took me a lot to build up confidence for real, and like in myself and like my self-image and shit like that, because I was really one of those people that's always have like low self-esteem. And people be like, oh, you're dumb, you're cute and shit like that. I never really see, because when I look into the mirror, I'm just like, I see faults everywhere for real that like other people look past, I guess. Because like, you know, when I look at myself, I look at more than myself, if that shit makes sense. And it's more so, I look at the person like I am, not anything, you know, externally but internally. So I'm like, you know, I hate myself as a person, or, you know, hate is just really a strong word, but, you know, I don't love myself as a person because of who I know I am on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, looks could be whatever for real, but like, you know, I do have a good personality and shit. Like, I feel like I do because I connect well with people, but it's like, I also treat people bad, and like I know that shit, which is exactly why I got this 333 fucking shit, because, you know, I'm not all good, but I'm not all bad either for real. And like, that's just like I said, that's a harsh reality. And like, you know, if I could be good to everybody, I would, but some people don't really deserve to be treated a certain way, and that's like some fact shit too. I did like check about what I was saying. So at the end of the year, so I've never really had New Year's resolutions. I never really believe in that shit. I feel like people say New Year, new me, but don't really do anything about it. And like, this is something I actually want to do about, you know, myself and shit like that, and like how I want to better myself as a person. And not saying this is gonna help or anything, but one New Year's resolution is, like I said, that's why I brought up my dating age. I'm 21 years old, right? So legally I can drink and shit, you know. If I was in California, legally I can smoke type shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I do those things. I don't do anything else but smoke and drink. I believe you should not do anything else besides smoke and drink. Like, if you want to have fun or whatever, you know, don't do fucking any other thing but weed and drugs, or weed and alcohol. That's all I'm fucking say, bro. Like, you know, I wouldn't even say don't do alcohol, bro. Like, I would say fucking stick with weed for it, because, you know, people say it kills your brain cells and shit like that, and could kill you, and I don't know. People are fucking stupid sometimes, but alcohol is definitely way worse than weed, and that is a fucking proven fact. So why do I bring that up? Is because I'm not going to be drinking or smoking the entire year of 2019. I'm going to like basically detox and like cleanse my body. Not saying that I was like a chronic smoker or like a fucking abusive drinker or anything, because like, you know, I have fun when I do, but usually I don't really step out the house for real. I'm more of like a in the house ass nigga, and you know, that's just like how I grew up and shit. You know, I literally sit in my bed and play Xbox for like 12 hours a day, just because there was nothing else to do. But like, if there was something to do, you know, I'd go out, I'd drink, I'd come home, I wouldn't get like shit faced. But I have stories and shit. Maybe a story time. But, you know, I'm not like, and I don't like to smoke at all, because I've had really bad experiences with it. So like, whenever I'd smoke, it'd be like probably once a month for real. Like, if a couple friends wanted to meet up and, you know, we'll wop, shit like that. But like, I don't drink every day, I don't smoke every day. And I haven't been since the new year started. That's a lie. Okay, I didn't get lit for New Year's. I said I wanted to get shit-faced and smoke a lot for New Year's, because it was going to be my last time, but it didn't end up happening on New Year's. So I did it a couple of days after. Basically, like, I smoked twice and drank a little bit, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. I got it all out of my system. 365 days, here we fucking go type shit. And it's like, it's not hard for me. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm like I'm addicted to all this shit. It's just like, I want to keep a clear mind, and like, I know I feel like I perform better, like even like just in life in general, when I'm not under the influence of drugs or alcohol and shit like that. And like, I won't have these crazy fucking thoughts in my mind, because I think way differently than everybody, I feel like, and my mind be on 10,000,000,400 all the fucking time, bro. And you know, smoking and drinking probably makes that shit worse, and like, I've seen it make it worse before. So I don't want to really go through that shit anymore. I just want to have a clear mind, a clear head, like with everything that I do. And you know, cutting out drugs and alcohol will not only be good for my body, but it's going to be good for my mind, and that's what I'm really mainly focusing on. So that's like one resolution that I'm doing. Another resolution that I'm doing that I haven't really got around to, and you know, because I have a YouTube channel, it's actually starting to grow, and I'm actually starting to get like fans and shit, which is actually insane, because I have people that DM me all the time, like talking about like, you know, I love your fucking YouTube channel, like, you know, keep going, you know, I love your tattoos, you know, like, you inspired me to get tattoos, you know, I love your energy, I love your vibe and shit like that. Like, I get these type of messages like almost every day, like if not like twice a day. And like, you know, people are like, you know, I'll always respond to people. Like, I'm not some fucking clout lord or anything. Like, I don't do anything with my life. So like, you know, somebody messages me, I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, hey, what's good? You know, they'll be like, you know, I appreciate you, I love you and shit like that. You know, I do love people that are willing to take the time out of their day to watch these videos of this light-skinned guy with braids or curly hair and tattoos and painted nails and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I just be myself, and I don't care if anybody judges me. I just want to do this shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, you know, see where it can also go, for real. So yeah, that's like that basically. I just want to oh, I probably didn't even fucking say it, my fault. When I talk, This is how you know, bro. I beat my mind. When I talk, I be getting like 20 different subjects, and I probably need to relax on that shit. So basically, the reason why I said I wanted to, like a fan, like kind of like a fan base in a sense, because you know I have people that like message me a lot. Like I want to start uploading more, and I know that's like a resolution people don't really keep, but like I personally, I feel like I do, and I need to start uploading more because I'll upload one video, and I'll get like 70 or like 80 subscribers off that shit, and like I won't post for a while, and then I'll like get like 1 or 2 a day, and then like when I post like consistently, it'll be like, you know, I get like 60 in like 5 or 6 days for real, or like, oh okay, for like, okay, well the last time I uploaded a video was probably like 2 weeks ago, right? I think I had what, 700 maybe, or like 689 or 698 when I uploaded that video, and literally like from now I literally just hit 750 subs, and I feel like I'm like, okay, every time I upload a video people want to subscribe to my channel, but it's probably the video I uploaded to. So like if I'm really consistent with the shit, and I've seen this shit too, because when I was really consistent, like I was hitting like 100 subscribers like a month, like 160 subscribers a month, and I don't know if y'all noticed that, but you know that's like a lot. That's like going from like 5 to like 100 like real quick, bruh. And I feel like if I upload consistently and like start coming out with ideas and shit, even if it's like some talk and sit down shit for all, like if y'all want to see that, let me know. Like I'm willing to sit in front of the fucking camera and talk, bro. I'm literally in my fucking bathroom right now. This is my sanctuary, for real. I come in here all the time, for real, not just to pee. But you know, it's just like it's cold as fucking Maryland right now, and it's snowing, and like with the wind, it was 1 degree outside today, and 1 degree. I don't know what the fucking terminology is, but yeah, it's hard to make videos because the things me and Kamel, Blasian Kid Cam want to do require us to either be outside or leave the house. And like, not saying we can't leave the house, but it's fucking cold as shit outside. Not a lot of people in general would want to leave the house. And like when we go to the mall, another goal for me, I just want to start consistently uploading, because to be honest, I want to see how far I can get with this YouTube shit. And not to put the money part into it, motherfucker, there is a lot of money that can be made out of this shit. And like whether it doesn't even have to be YouTube, for real. Like I'm not even in school right now. I literally took the entire year off because I actually want to put my craft and my all into this YouTube shit, and I want to see where it can go. Like, you know, of course I have a lot of fun doing this shit. Like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but like I'm to the point where I'm very close to getting paid. And like I don't know if you guys know the standards. You can read up on it. I don't really want to talk about it, but I meet the standards in every single category except for one right now, and that's just the subscriber limit. You have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get paid through YouTube. I'm gonna just say that shit right now. And as of now, I'm 250 away. Like I just said, I meet the requirements to get paid on every other category but the subscriber list right now. And that is just a huge motivator, because that's literally, if I get to step 1, steps fucking 2 through 400 or however more I have to like acquire myself to be, are going to be very easy, because I will start to pump out more content, because I'm getting paid to make videos, bro. Like that's like the most amazing fucking thing in the world, bro. I feel like that's like easy. I only get to sit here, put my camera on a desk or my sink counter, and show my pretty fucking face, and y'all niggas laugh at me and shit, and like, you know, I just do funny shit for people, and like, you know, I have so much fun doing this shit, bro. And if I can get paid for my craft, I would love to have that shit happen. So, and I'm also doing like small things like on the side too. Like I'm still doing music videos. I don't know if you guys still want to see that shit. Sometimes I upload them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they want to upload them on theirs, or sometimes I like post it on yours because you have like more subscribers and viewers and shit. So sometimes that happens. It's gonna be long. I'll try to chop it down, because like, you know, if there's any irrelevant shit, I'll chop it down. But this might just be a long video. Like I said, this video is more so kind of like for me. Like if you guys want to watch it, you can watch it. You can just reiterate that. But yeah. Aside from that, like not drinking, putting my all into this YouTube, you know, shit, like my craft and shit. I'm not saying I want to make a career out of it, because, you know, this is a 50-50 ball game for real, and like chances of that are low. But I feel like I have the potential to do it, and I want to put my all into it, and I want to see the outcome result. If I, like I said, fucking law of attraction, bro. If I'm here and I'm putting my all into this shit, and like the end, let's say like whatever, I don't know what end goal there is for me in this shit, but like let's just say this is the fucking goal or something, and I got the universe on this side and on my back, this shit will just happen. It'll clap, bro. It'll just, something's gonna happen, and I'm something, you know what I'm saying? Just I'll blow up or something. I don't really know, bro. And I feel like that shit could happen if I just put my all into that shit. So that's where I'm coming from. Those are like just basically like my 2 goals for the year, bro. I know they're like long goals and like probably should have been chopped up more, but like I get like really in depth into like one small thing could mean the world to me. Basically, it's the small things that matter, you know. So yeah, that's that. Oh, on a side note, the time of the video might be long. I promise you, if you watch the whole thing, the shit will be definitely worth it. You'll learn some shit about me, and you'll learn some shit about what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I helped y'all niggas out. Like I said, be yourself. Just fuck everybody else, for real. If you want to do something in life, fucking go for it. Don't let anybody else judge you. Don't let anybody else determine what you do. Don't let anybody else determine who you be. You are you. That is it. Point blank period, bro. Alright, let me get off this shit. My fucking throat hurts. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm Willy.
I don't wanna, she not my type. Nah. I'm in my lane, I'm going so far, yeah. It's a 2-door, it's a fast car. I took my shot, I'm shooting for the stars. I'ma grind till they know who we are. Yeah. Staying low, counting my pesos. If it's about money, I'ma do the most. Never see me cause I be on ghost. When I'm around, it be like